From the outset, there is the love. It's the familiar story of boy meets girl, boy marries girl, and newlyweds, Jerry and Phyllis Campbell, begin their journey to happily ever after. The year is 1947. The event that young couples anxiously anticipate arrives for the Campbells. It is the birth of their first child, their precious daughter, Janice. 1950 is indeed a momentous year, but not entirely as expected. At birth, Janice is diagnosed with a condition we know as Down syndrome. It is sobering news, but it plants the impetus for a different kind of birth, the birth of a mission, proving the adage that there is no stronger force for good than a parent on a crusade. Phyllis Campbell seizes the opportunity to make a difference not only in daughter Janice's life, but in the lives of neighboring parents of children diagnosed with developmental disabilities. When Janice reaches preschool age and finding no special education classes at any level within the Glendale Unified School District, Phyllis is inspired to take on the task of starting such a program. And that's how, in 1954, the Glendale Association for Retarded Children is born. Classes are held at North Glendale Methodist Church, at first with only a handful of students. By the year 1957, the program expands to 3 other locations to accommodate older children, and the number of pupils grows to 16. So does the Campbell family, which now includes baby Jerry Jr. As the children become adults, Phyllis sees a need to expand her organization's programs and launches the Self-Aid Workshop. It is conceived to provide adults with developmental disabilities the opportunity to learn vocational skills through subcontracted employment. It starts with 8 clients and a bottomless supply of ambition. The work contracts are varied and include assembling cables used to open doors to the DC aircraft, tagging tiger plush toys for Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus, labeling bottles for the Vermont Witch Hazel Company, sorting and rolling old newspapers for sale to packaging companies, work that continues through the year 2010.
Over the years, the organization has grown amazingly, to be honest with you. I tell everybody when I talk to them that I had the pleasure of seeing it when its last $1,000, then the volunteerism that took place with a lot of people, not just Phyllis and I. It grew from that $1,000 to moving from a little tiny place with 8 clients, and then moved to a location on Jackson and Broadway, had about 30 clients in there. So the 2 of us ran the place for quite a while, and then we finally had enough money to hire a floor supervisor.
In 1974, the organization changes its name to the Glendale Association for the Retarded to better reflect its new services to adult clients, and purchases its first building. With the passing of years, the association continues to grow. Its stellar reputation reaches far and high, and the number of clients increases.
I started at the Campbell Center October 1st, 1981. I remember it distinctly. Phyllis Campbell asked me if I had ever considered a position with the Campbell Center, and I'll never forget what she said. She said, "It's not what's up here that matters, it's what's in here that matters. You can learn all this, but then to share that, you need this." When Phyllis and Jerry started the organization, they must have overcome incredible hurdles. I encountered that when we opened Gauguin House, and I can imagine what it was like in 1954. So they overcame incredible hurdles, and I admire them for that. The gift that I have received from Phyllis and Janice is to be patient, and that everybody, regardless of their disability, has quality, has worth, has talent.
The turn of the century is marked with the launching of Pastimes, a program helping integrate senior clients into the community. With the advent of the internet age, the newspaper print business begins to show signs of obsolescence. But rather than setting GAR back, this new challenge only helps the association become more innovative in its work activities. With the start of the next decade, there is no stopping the organization. beginning with the successful launching of individual and group-supported employment services, a program which provides clients with experience in an integrated community-based work environment. The year is 2014, and time for the GAR brand to evolve yet again to befit the times. A name is chosen, and it is clear as day that it is the only name that makes sense, honoring the girl who inspired it all, Janice Campbell, and that's how the Campbell Center is born. Today, with the leadership of dedicated board members and Executive Director Sandy Contreras, the Campbell Center is home to more than 110 clients, provides independent residential services to 20 clients, has grown to include 6 programs, and is a role model often emulated but never surpassed within the developmental disabilities service providers arena. It's all about love, you see. The love for a very special child who gave us a spark which became a flame that warms everyone whose life she touches. Thank you, Janice Elaine Campbell. We love you for and because of who you are.